NASCAR Heat 3. Today we're going to be starting the NASCAR Championship Series here in NASCAR. In Season 2 I used a controller, the PlayStation 4 controller, and in this Let's Play that is not going to be the same. We are going to be driving this season with my Thrustmaster racing wheel. So we are going to get this season started. Well, in qualifying it always happens at Daytona. So we're just going to go out there starting dead last. We're going to have to try our best. This is going to be a bit of a, and this is a new, it's not really a new experience to me. I've been doing some testing, like I've been doing some testing. I've been doing some racing online with the racing wheel. I've been doing some practice races to prepare myself because I knew I wanted to do this Let's Play with the steering wheel. So I've been preparing myself for the last few weeks. Now I'm ready to go, and I'm ready to get this Let's Play underway. So let's wait no longer. Let's get into the Daytona 500 and we'll see how this race is going to play out. Ready to go race. I'm going to go with this cam for most of Let's Play this season. The green flag is in the air and away we go. Some guy had to start in the back. It was Casey Kane. He did start in the back and the green flag is out and away we go here at Daytona. We're going to be running 14 laps around Daytona. And away we go for the Daytona 500. Immediately I can tell that this is not going to be easy coming from the back with the steering wheel. We just quickly pause this for a sec. The stream is not working, ladies and gentlemen. The stream is not working. So I'm going to fix that, and then we'll be one of the more difficult Let's Plays I've done. The steering wheel is going to be the twist in this Let's Play, and it's going to make it very interesting. But let's get it on. And immediately I wasn't ready and I put Casey Kane in the wall. I'm going to slide down to the inside. And everyone's checking up here at the bottom. I'm going to try to side drop Timmy Hill. And this is just like, this is craziness. And away we go. Chastain is not going to be here much longer. As I dive down to the inside of him. 193 miles an hour. Kennington, you cannot block me off because I'm coming like a madman right now in with this car. I don't know if I fixed the AI on this. I can't forfeit the race, can I? Or can I? Hold up, I think I might have messed the AI up. I'm gonna check that. And I know this is already this is going a bit weird, but we're gonna just take a look at the. Hopefully I didn't just legitimately restart the entire. Okay, it didn't. What was the AI? Oh, AI difficulty. Oh, yeah, that's why. I wanted to customize it. We're going to start at 96. Alright, now we can officially start this Let's Play. I'm losing my brain today. Ladies and gentlemen, I do apologize. I do apologize that I am losing my, my thought process right now. I'm just trying to make sure this Let's Play is working smoothly. Starting from the back is going to be a bit of a pain. I'm not excited for this, but, It's what has to be done at this point. I'm just going to make sure my pedals and everything is working to satisfaction before we take the green flag and race 14 laps around the Daytona International Speedway. This is going to be one of the more difficult races of this. This is going to be one, actually not difficult because I don't really have to brake here at this track. So it's going to be one of the more easier races of the season. This is a very prestigious race. Alright, pedals. Alright, pedals. Pedals are in place. Skip qualifying. Starting dead last. Did anyone have to go to the back for penalty? Yes, someone did have to go back to the penalty. Ready to go racing. The green flag is in the air, and away we go. This time, Michael McDowell is going to be starting at the back due to a penalty. 14 laps around the Daytona International Speedway. The green flag is in the air, and we're racing here in Daytona for the first time in the Let's Play. Off turn number 1 here, doing pretty good start. We got a lot of build-up traffic. I'm going to get really loose behind David Gillen, and that's actually going to put Martin McDowell to pull us 3 wide. I don't know why he's forced it 3 wide. He's kind of made put himself in a dumb spot. But now I have to go to the top here because just where I put my car. Whoa! There's a crash! And around we go. And the caution is out already. A very bad start. I think I might have pinned Daniel Hemrick in. And that didn't go well. I have it on relaxed yellow, but I think I'm going to have to set it to strict yellow. But let's play green flags back in the air. I'm going to get side drop here on not Michael McDowell, Ross Chastain. We're away 11 laps to go. Doesn't help us that we've just made it this race a lot shorter, but maybe there's going to be some more yellows that will help us. We're going to crisply get around them. I'm going to pick the line. Actually, I really can't. Just going to the top. Oh, that didn't work. All these guys are just driving so slow. Ready to go. Now we're going to just, I'm splitting it. Hemrick. Can't do much about it. I'm 3 wide right now. Chastain, you have a crappy car. Let me go. I'm so much faster than you. Alright, down the inside of Ross Chastain here. Let's complete a lap. We're on lap 5, but we've got a lot of straight line speed in this car. And we've got a nice draft on the other guys. William Byron's back here quite a bit. It's a bit of a surprise from William Byron here in the 24 car, but he is back in 33rd right now. Gonna try to battle. Here's Nelson Hendrick's car, his Henner teammate Alex Bowman, both quite a distance back. We're gonna look down the inside, not crossing that double yellow line, or else we will receive a penalty. Gonna try it again. Oh my good gracious, that didn't go well, but no one crashed, so it's all and good. But we are looking through. But now, as we've started this race, I kind of want to discuss a few things pretty well. I'm gonna go to the no, I'm not gonna do that. It's probably done. But so the NASCAR season has started, and it's already looking like a very interesting season. Nonetheless, Kyle Busch getting 200 wins to match Richard Petty. It's all time. I'm in the wall. I'm in the wall. I'm in the wall twice. I'm in the wall twice. Oh my goodness, like 5 wide. But anyway, NASCAR just released the 2020 schedule last night, and it was pretty impressive, to say the least. I'm quite happy with it. If you guys haven't seen it, I'm going to run through it right now. So, a lot of it has changed. Not much about the beginning part. Daytona is obviously the first race of the season, and then it's followed by Vegas, which is actually getting replaced by Atlanta, and then most of it's the same. Except when you get to the 5th race of the season. The 5th race of the season is actually Homestead. And as soon as I say Homestead, that means we're having a new championship race, a new location for the championship race, and that is correct. We will get to that momentarily though. But as we go through, then we get to Pocono. Pocono is actually really interesting what they've done with Pocono. So usually Pocono, they have 2 races, like one in like June-ish, and then we have one in August. Not anymore. The first race is going to be held on a Saturday, actually. Saturday, June 27th is going to be the first Pocono race. And the next race is actually Sunday, June 28th. So 27, 28. It is 2 races in 1 weekend. It's pretty crazy. When I saw it, I definitely didn't go through the double yellow line there. When I saw it, I was confused. But we're actually having a double header in Pocono, which is actually quite interesting by NASCAR. They've done that. So yeah, it's pretty interesting what they did there. And that is that about Pocono. And then we get down to the middle part, then we get down to the end of the season, and that's really where this gets interesting. Now, normally, this season and last season, the final race before the playoffs was Indianapolis, and we thought Indianapolis was crazy. It's going to be chaotic, 2.5-mile racetrack, super fast, could lead to chaos. Well, NASCAR has stepped up a level. For next season, the Daytona 400, well, the Coke Zero 400, is going to be the race to make the playoffs. And when I heard that, I couldn't believe it, because that is such a crazy race. Usually there's a lot of crashes and stuff, and that could decide a driver's season, is that race. But then we get to the playoffs, and the playoffs is where most of the changes were made. Immediately, we start with the first round. So the first round is Darlington. So the first race in the round of 16 is Darlington, and then we have Richmond, and to close it out is probably one of my favorite things they've done. It's Bristol. Now Bristol in itself is crazy. I'm actually going to be attending the night race in Bristol this year, which will be quite an experience to say the least. But yeah, it's going to be at Bristol, and Bristol in itself is just a crazy track. But when it comes down to who's advancing to the round of 12, that just makes it even more crazy. So I'm really excited for that. We move on to round 2. No big changes in round 2. Round 3 though is a bit different. Martinsville is the final race before the championship race, which is awesome. And actually, I did just remember this about Martinsville, is the first race Martinsville is actually going to be under the lights. So they're putting lights in at the Martinsville Speedway so that they can do night racing. And Jeff Gordon commented on it today, and he thought it was an absolutely brilliant idea. So I'm personally really excited to see what becomes of it. So yeah, that will be very interesting. I got a nice little push here on Jimmy. I'm going to look down his inside. It didn't really work, so we'll just suck it behind him. But basically, that's what that's that. And then it begins the final race. Now, the final race, a lot of people have guessed different tracks of where it possibly could they make the championship race, the biggest race of the year. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I can officially say that the championship race is going to be held at the newly renovated ISM Raceway in Phoenix. I'm super excited about this because it's a short track race. It's really going to show. You're gonna be able to have chances for really good racing because Homestead was a good track. I love Homestead. Crazy banking. You could run different lines, but if it had to come down to it, it wasn't that easy to like bump someone for the championship. Which, if someone saw someone crash someone for the championship, that is like craziness. That was like what we were hoping to see, and if we could, now we can actually see that at Phoenix. We're going to side draft Jimmy Johnson here for 11th place position. We've actually made a quite nice comeback here. But I'm really excited for next season. But this season we still have this season yet. And this season already is looking very, very interesting. Chase Elliott nearly got Chevy's first win at Martinsville, but Brad Keselowski had a very strong car. I'm going to have to fend for 11th here, actually. Which is quite crazy to say, but I got to fend for 11th here. 2 laps to go. Not our typical performance, but you know, it's been a pretty solid race to say the least. I'm kind of getting actually used to this camera. I kind of like this camera, but I guess it doesn't hurt to drive this camera too. But yep, this is my car. We haven't really seen much of it, but that's the car. It's a blue and green car. It's a typical car for NASCAR. Got the sponsors on it, and but yeah, oh, that was not good. Really bad clipping of the curve, not the curve, but the apex there. And now I've got to defend really hard. Not good. Jimmy's up my inside. Jimmy's up my inside. Jimmy's up. Oh, Eric Amarola made it 3 wide. Yeah, made it 3 wide. Whoa, Amarola, what are you thinking? I don't know what Amarola. I gotta just tuck down in line, get a little bit of a draft. Like a big draft here, boys. Okay, get Jimmy's draft. Oh, there we go. Goodbye, Amarola. Goodbye. I'm going to have to tuck in front of Jimmy. That's fine. I can get his draft coming off of turn number 4. I'm going to need all I've got here to get 11th place. Oh, I clipped it. Darn. Come on, give me everything. Give me everything. Give me everything. It's gaining. 12th place. Not bad for the Daytona 500. Here, ladies and gentlemen, that is the Daytona 500 complete here in Daytona. We've got 25 points out of the day, but that first wreck really was a pain. Really, I couldn't. It was like so hard to get around, guys, and we just made our moves throughout the day. But we had the fastest lap of the race, actually, which was pretty good. From us, we gotta say that was pretty good. Ricky Stenhouse led the most laps in 7. Who was our eventual winner? We were on the move. We started 39th and we moved up to 12th, which I thought was pretty good. Chase started 11th and finished 19th. Not great for him, but we're just gonna back and see who won the race. So we got a pretty good finish for the boys here at Chevy. We got a nice finish. I'm happy with that. Ty Dillon, 8 laps down. He must have had a crash. Kyle Busch is the winner of the Daytona 500. And I'm actually going to, now that I've seen this, now that I've thought about it, we're going to make the races. This race was 7%. I'm going to make them 13% for the remainder of the Let's Play. So we got a 12th place finish, which is nice. We're moving on to Atlanta next. Atlanta is a good track, but we're just going to take a look at the settings. Settings is this right at the moment, but we're going to switch to this. We're going to do strict yellows, 3 stages, because stages are cool. We'll do, no, not session qualifying, quick qualifying. No damage. I really don't think damage is necessary in the Let's Play. We'll do normal, and then we'll complete it. We'll be at that. But I hope you guys have enjoyed the first race here in this NASCAR Let's Play. We're bringing it back to our roots here with NASCAR, so it's pretty good. So please leave a like, subscribe. I'll see you guys soon for another video coming out soon. Race 2, Atlanta. You guys better be here for it, because it's going to be a good race. Bye, guys.